It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from our beer advent calendar. It's beer number 22. Just 3 days left on the calendar now. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed this advent calendar from Virgin Wines. It's been really good. Let's get door number 22 open then. This is what I find fun about it. And I know I've banged on about this a little bit now, but I don't know what's coming. I don't know whether this is going to be a Weiss beer or... My goodness me, look at that. I said white beer. Weiss beer. Weiss meaning white. And in German, wit meaning white in the lovely language of Belgian. So I've got a St. Bernardus. St. Bernardus Wit, a classic Belgian wit. I haven't had a St. Bernardus beer in ages. Ages. I've actually got a bottle of their 12 in the fridge. But I've never had a canned beer from them. 5% ABV. Belgian wit beer from St. Bernardus. This is really exciting. This is really, really exciting. I'm kind of over the moon with this. Now, this is the thing. I didn't even know St. Bernardus were canning their beer. I didn't even know this beer existed. I didn't even know they made a wit beer. Have I had this in the bottle? I may have had, because it looks totally different from the bottle. This looks very modern. This looks very progressive. Kind of, you've got the St. Bernardus, the classic silver outline of the man there. If you've had a St. Bernardus beer, you've seen him kind of there holding the beer up, that you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't have a St. Bernardus beer to show you, but you'll know if you know St. Bernardus, you'll know that silhouette. That's the word, silhouette. I'm really excited by this, really excited. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Now I've got a IPA glass, because I don't know what's coming out the door here, so we'll make do with this IPA glass, but I'm sure it's going to work fine. It's an aroma glass. It's going to pull some more of the aroma out of the beer. We got a 1 finger white head, good levels of slow moving carbonation. It's a hazy wit beer, straw coloured. Look at this. Look at this. Lovely looking beer. I'm super excited for this. Let's get the aroma then. Let's see if there's any sediment first. No, there's no sediment there. It's been kind of micro-filtered out. Smells delicious. Absolutely delicious. Little bit of orange, like a tangerine aroma coming through. Spices coming through. Oh, it's lovely. Really, really lovely. I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that is fantastic. Even though in this cold weather my hand just stuck to the glass and it felt like I was peeling them off. It's freezing out here today. This beer is fantastic. It's -4 out there. -4 degrees. Got the back door open for acoustics. I need to buy myself a microphone. Oh, that is delightful. Absolutely, absolutely delightful. Look at the lacing on the glass. I've not really whirled that beer around too much. Look at that lacing. Look at that carbonation as I rock the beer back and forth. Look at that beautiful, beautiful liquid. I think, now I haven't had a wit beer in a while. I think the last time would have been that Estrella Dam edit. I think that was like a wit beer type style. But there's been 2 wit beers in this box. And 2 wit beers. I think they were both from Belgium as well. And they've been absolutely delicious. They've been so tasty. And I think I'm about to go on a journey. Now, I love German Weissbier. I'll drink German Weissbier until the cows come home. But I think I've just really fallen in love just from this 2 wit beers being in this box. And the Estrella Dam edit that we had recently. I think I've just fallen head over heels in love with Belgian wit beer. I think 2023 for me might be a journey of how many white beers, wit beers can I find and review on the channel. It's just so drinkable, it's just so refreshing. It starts off with a really drinkable smoothness that gives a little bit of sweetness from the malt. That moves over to on the back end. So you've got sweetness over here and a little bit of bitterness over here, but it's a peppery, spicy, kind of orangey, lemony finish, flavour. And it's just terrific. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. Right. It's just the ingredients. Water, barley malt, wheat, sugar, hops and yeast. There's no real description. There's no real anything. It's just Brewery, St. Bernardus, Trappist Belgium, NV. And that's it. There's no real kind of description. As would have been a nice saying that there's a picture being told on the front, isn't it? There's a picture being told there. I'll tell you what, the picture out here today is that it's absolutely freezing. So just a little bit about this Virgin Wines advent calendar then, and then we'll give the beer a rating. I think you know where I'm going with the rating now. It's a great beer. There's a couple of beers to go, 23 and 24. It's been a really, really interesting box of beers. It really has. I've had great lagers, great IPAs, great wit beers from Belgium. The other one was from Brewery Hugh. It was a Brewery Hugh wit beer. I remember it now. But it's just been a really lovely variety of beers. A really lovely variety. Now I'm going to be perfectly honest at this point and say that I've never ever considered Virgin Wines because of the name Virgin Wines. I've never gone onto their website before. It was only that they contacted me on Instagram and said, hey, do you want to review a box of beer? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So we're doing this advent calendar. And I've been totally surprised. And I think once I'm done with this and I'm wrapping up Christmas, 2023 will be me kind of looking at Virgin Wines website and ordering some beer from them, because it's really impressive. It's really impressive. I like this beer. I like this beer an awful lot. I think it's tremendous. It smells good, looks good, tastes wonderful. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. So 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.